The next little part that I want to go over before we start our learning objectives is to go over what a compound inequality is. And a compound inequality or a combined inequality is two or more inequalities joined together with and or. So you can see here that these inequalities are kind of restricted, right? It starts here, ends here. When you have a regular inequality, it's just going to go infinitely in one direction. So here, if I want to write this in interval notation, still going from least to greatest, we're starting at -1 and going to 2. And then match your graph. If this has a parentheses, we'll have a parentheses at -1. If this has a parentheses at 2. Now, what does that inequality look like? That is going to be -1 is less than x, which is less than 2. Almost identical here. Least to greatest, we're going -1 to 1. This one has a parentheses, so I'll have a parenthesis at -1, but at 1, it now has a bracket, so I'll have a bracket right here. And so what does that inequality look like? That is -1 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 1. Because this has a bracket here, it needs to be not just less than, but less than or equal to.